Like the video. Please do me a favor and like the video. It's always super gratefully appreciated. It goes a long way, man. And everybody that does so, I really do appreciate you. So I don't even drink coffee, but I'm addicted to these. I'm not even gonna lie to you. These are good. I'm not even sure if I would even call that coffee. You know, real coffee drinkers, they're like, oh, you put milk in it, you don't drink your coffee black, you're not real. Is that milk or coffee? You know what I'm saying? I've heard it all before, but these are good and it's aesthetically pleasing. And y'all know, with the world and the day and age we live in, if something is aesthetically pleasing, then it's cool. So this is cool to me. I'm addicted. But anyway, bro, what's the deal? It's of course your boy Vuhlandes. How y'all doing today? Hope everybody's feeling good, looking good. You know the vibes. I've been trying to get back into the groove of making videos and all that other stuff. As y'all know, I had to work on my mental health and take care of some things. So there's a lot more videos that I've been working on that's going to be coming up in the near future. So as everybody else would say, be on the lookout for those videos. But in this video, I've noticed that I've never kind of made a video on camera accessories and the things that I use every single day when I go out and take pictures, or when I'm in here doing videos, or whatever the case may be. As y'all know, I do film photography. So if you do not do film photography, some of these things you might not be a necessity for you, but I also do video. I'm very much into the videos that I make and they're important to me. So some of these items may be for video or digital photography as well. So yeah, a little bit of both. But if something is not for you, then I do apologize. Let me low-key fix this. I'm in like the wrong spot. Yeah, that's better. That's better. So first and foremost, first thing on this list is the Japan Camera Hunter film carrying cases. And if you are a film photographer, you already know that these are a lifesaver. You can put your film in here. Me personally, I don't like walking around with, hold on, let me get it. So I'm a late millennial, like other late millennials and Gen Zers out there. I care about the earth, and packages of film, they come with a lot, and I mean a lot of packaging. One, it's in a box, you take it out, it's in another little, you know what I'm saying, this thing, like candy, take it out, that's one. And then there's more, you take this off, and then there's all this paper, there's all this garbage. And I personally don't like going out with the box of film and all this other stuff. So especially when I'm shooting 2 different films, or if I want to, you know, trade off and shoot something else, you can put multiple films in this. You still got the wrapper and all that stuff like that, but you can even take it out and just put this inside of this carrying case. It makes it a little bit easier, makes my bag a little bit easier to carry. And yeah, I personally like carrying these way more than I like carrying boxes of film. And then I also have the 35mm one, because as y'all know, the 35 film comes in a bunch of packaging that's unnecessary as well. So I like to carry these. These are very important to, you know, the workflow that I have while out in the field doing my photography, my film photography. So also the film cases are great for when you're done shooting and you need to put all your film in a place so you don't lose it or it doesn't get ruined or damaged or anything like that. I like to put my film, after I'm done shooting with it, back in the carrying case so it doesn't get messed up and I don't lose it. I can keep it safe. So it's very good for transporting film, whether you just got done shooting with it or if you're about to go shoot. So if you're a film photographer, that's like a no-brainer. And you know, you probably already have, you probably have some of those yourself. But yeah, the Japan Camera Hunter film carrying cases, I know Kodak makes some now. That's like cool. Might get me some of those. You can carry more film in those ones. So yeah, film carrying cases, I like those a lot. Another little accessory that I should have mentioned before mentioning that is a bag. No matter when, no matter what, if I go out and I'm taking pictures, whether it's digital or film, I have a bag with me. This bag is a little leather Vivitar bag. Very nice bag. It fits, like, you know what I'm saying, a little small stuff, but I can fit most of my things in here, especially film, which is, you know, the main thing that I'm taking out. So film and little other things that like I got to put in there. If I need something bigger, I'll carry the long weekend bag that Willem gave me. Also a very good bag. Or I got plenty other totes, tailfire bags if I got to carry a lot of stuff, my little canvas little tote bag if I got to carry just a few things that's not too heavy. So a bag is very, very important. Essentially a bag, that's it. Now all of these next couple of things, I'll probably just group them all together because they are all for photography or videography, but they're kind of external things. So one is this rocket blower. Now everybody is familiar with the rocket blower. If there's dust, nobody that's a photographer likes dust or little particles, especially when you're shooting film, or if you're like exposing your sensor to whatever, if you gotta take a lens off or something. Having one of these blowers is always good. I personally like having one on my desk because there's always dust on my desk, and I don't like dust, so dust being in the air, I'm always constantly blowing dust around. So yes, a rocket blower, very, very, very important. So another thing that y'all might not have seen coming, because I've mentioned before how I don't use one and that how I just don't have time to be using one, but that is a light meter. Now this light meter is a Sekonic light meter. It's probably just like the standard light meter that most film photographers get. I don't know if digital photographers use light meters because you have, you know, your light meter is digitally within your camera. But lately I have been wanting more precise kind of light readings. So I've been using the light meter. As y'all know, film is very forgiving when it comes to highlights, and I'm overexposed mostly anyway. But for the work that I've been doing lately, I've kind of been wanting, like I said, more precise light readings because I want things to be, I want it to look a certain way. And if I overexpose something, I want to overexpose it by the correct amount of stops for the look that I am trying to get. So lately I have been using a light meter, which is very, very handy, and it's been very important to my work as of late. So this is something that I've lately haven't been able to live without, which is surprising because for the longest time I was so against light meters. But light meter, very good. I like light meters. I don't really like spot meters because I don't do too much like spot reading, but yeah, the light meter is great. And another accessory that goes within the lump sum of these accessories is a Pro Mist filter. As y'all know, for the longest time, I've been using Pro Mist filters since I started this. There's a Pro Mist filter on every single lens that I own. There's a Pro Mist filter that's on this lens that's recording right now. There's a Pro Mist filter on this lens. There's a Pro Mist filter. There's a Pro Mist filter on this lens. There's a Pro Mist filter on this lens. A Pro Mist filter on this lens as well. Like I said, there's a Pro Mist filter on every single lens that I own because for the work that I create, that is the look that I go for. And for me and my work, I could not create it if I did not have a Pro Mist filter on it. So I say all of that to say that the Pro Mist filter is very essential and important to my work. And this is probably the most important camera accessory because I don't feel comfortable. Well, I wouldn't say I don't feel comfortable, but I know that something's going to be off in terms of how I want my work to specifically look. If you're a photographer, you probably have your thing that you have on every single one of your cameras or something that you do within all of your pictures to make it your look and like your thing. So if you do, you probably understand where I'm coming from with all the Pro Mist filters and how I feel when I take photos without Pro Mist filters. Not to say that the photos are bad, it's just it's missing something for me. Another little camera accessory I would say is batteries. Every single film camera that I own for some reason takes batteries. These small little weird batteries, AA batteries, all type of batteries. So batteries, I always got batteries on me no matter what because you never know when a battery might die or you might need a battery for something or your homie might need a battery or something might happen and batteries are needed. So I tend to keep batteries on me. So some of y'all who've been watching the videos as of lately, the last couple of months, probably are familiar with how the direction of the videos have been going. I'm more angle based and I'm more just kind of storytelling based within these video segments. Not this video clearly because I'm just sitting here talking to a camera, but for most of my little short films at the beginning of my videos, something I like to do is come up with creative angles to kind of, I don't know, just make the videos feel a little more creative and interesting to watch. So one thing that I do always try to have on me is a piece of glass. Now I know y'all are saying that's not really a camera accessory, but these are my camera accessories, and for me it is a camera accessory. Having a piece of glass is a camera accessory that I guess I would say is important to my work because I use it quite often. This photo right here, well, this picture right here is a picture that my homie Zach painted, but he gave it to me in this frame, and in this frame is a piece of plexiglass, which is great. Low-key plexiglass is better than actual glass, because sometimes actual glass have these little glares and like weird things on it that makes it it is see-through, but like sometimes you can see it depending on the angle you're using it at. But I like to use glass here and there when I'm taking some of these shots, especially like the shot where I turned the sink on and acted like I was washing dishes. That was my camera on a piece, it was on a plate or like a bowl or something like that, and then I literally just placed the plexiglass because it's so like it's so light that it doesn't push down on the lens, which means it can stay at the focal length that it's at, and it's see-through and it doesn't get wet. I also use it a lot when I do undershots. I haven't showed any of these shots on the channel yet, but some shots that I've taken of like people like rolling cigarettes, that's what we're gonna call them. Just like that undershot is very cool to me. Yeah, I wanted to do that for a while, so I've been doing that. So a piece of glass is very important. I know y'all probably didn't expect that, but yes, a piece of glass is one of my top 5 accessories. So I've been using it lately. And I'm gonna be honest, that's really it. That's all the accessories that I use on a daily basis to make my photos and to make my videos, and just to have a little bit of an easier time when making my photos and videos. So my accessories are what I mentioned in this video. Some of these accessories were like, duh, bro, we understand. Some of them you probably didn't know that I used, and then others are probably like, I can see that. But as I was saying, if you do video, if you do digital photography, if you do film photography, I do all 3. So all of these accessories are for all 3 of those things that I do. So okay, so before we get out of here, I just wanted to mention that there are a few accessories that didn't make the cut for this video, but are very much important to me still as far as camera accessories go. And for the people who may want to know what some of those accessories are, I thought I'd just list them off real quick. But first up, we got the mini fridge. If you're a film photographer, you know keeping your film nice and cool and storing it in a cool place is very important to the health and well-being of your film and how long it's going to last. And if you got expired film, you know storing it in a cold place preserves it a little bit longer. So a mini fridge, very important. Also gotta have some brewskis and gotta have some waters up in there. So yeah, next on the list is these old vintage flashes. I've never really been into flash photography, but sometimes shooting with the flash on a film camera looks incredible, and I've been getting into that a little bit more. So flashes, but the older flashes though. I don't really like the look of newer flashes. You know, I'm a hipster, so yeah, older flashes. So when I shoot indoors, I usually like adding haze, but lately I've been using just incense. They're very cheap. You get the same kind of depth effect, and your house smells good after. So win-win-win. Oh, and one last thing is gaff tape. It's sticky but not too sticky. It's great for marking stuff, it's great for closing seals, and it's great for, you know, hanging stuff up or whatever you got to do. Gaff tape is the best tape to use when you need tape for photography situations. Oh yeah, and last and most importantly, probably the most camera accessory that's on this list is a cat, a little kitty cat. I mean, like, bro, come on, like, look at her. What better camera accessory could you ask for? I advise everybody out there to get themselves a miso. Unless you're allergic, then damn, that sucks. Sorry. Guaranteed to make your photography skills go up by 100%. So if you don't take it from anybody else, take it from me. But anyway, like I said, I'm getting back into the groove of making videos and just being on YouTube more, and falling back into like working on these videos and this YouTube channel. So with that being said, expect some more videos this week and the week after and the week after that. Also, if you are into, you know, live streams, I'm going to be doing some live streams. I want to do some IRL streams where we live stream like some of the photo shoots that I'm doing. So follow me over at Twitch, join the Discord, drop your photos in the Discord, talk to people that's just like you and me. And yeah, bro. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all the other stuff. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Please do me a favor and like the video. It's always super gratefully appreciated. It goes a long way, man. And everybody that does so, I really do appreciate you. So with that being said, if you have any accessories that you always use on your cameras or any of your film cameras or whatever the case may be, or even if it's not for cameras, but it goes into photography like the glass, let me know in the comments. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, we can get some ideas and start using some of the stuff that y'all are using too. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go do some shit. You know the vibes, man. Let's get it.